Well,
I've got 6:30.
I'd like to call this meeting to order, the first order of business for the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have the agenda in front of us. Get a motion to approve the agenda.
We need to scratch the liquor store report.
That's,
Oh, 'cause that was last week.
That was last
Oh,
week.
sorry, okay.
what's that?
We don't need Jen's liquor store report.
No, I scratched it.
Okay.
All right. Other than that, I'll approve the agenda for tonight's meeting.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. To approve the May 16, 2023 regular council meetings.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Approve the claims list for May 2023.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. Accept the account balances, disbursements, ledgers, financial statements, general liquor, and water sewer funds for May 31st, 2023.
Make that motion.
I'll second.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. To approve Resolution 2023-04 capital funding request for public work maintenance shop.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. To accept a $4,000 donation from the Ranier Rec Club.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
I don't know how you do it, but I certainly appreciate that. So carried.
It's magic.
It's just wonderful. It's every month. I never get sick of it either. To accept the following donations for Rainier Days. $500 from Rural Fire Protection, $250 from Border Banks, $100 from True Star Federal Credit Union, $500 from Rain Lake Oil.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Got a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. And a big thank you to those. Very big thank you to them. To accept May 2023 liquor store operating statement.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
A motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. To approve the City Rainier Tree Emerald Ash Borer Management Plan.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. To appoint Lad Kaczynski as Land Use Planning Commissioner.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Get a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? So carried. That brings us to open forum. Anybody have anything? One thing I just ran by, I was thinking on that $25,000 safety grant. I know we've been talking about the issue we have with traffic speed in our park area. And I thought, and I did have just a little conversation because we'd have to talk with the county, but a simple bubble in the middle of the road, basically by the park or a little before it, a little after it, along with some speed bumps and some signs. But the bubble in the road would widen out, and we'd have to say a 20-foot diameter circle, which we could plant flowers and maybe a sign that says Port Ranier or multiple things like that. Put the channel marker in there with flashing lights on it or whatever, and say Port Ranier or something on that. That I'm sure would be acceptable for that $25,000 if, if you think about it. And plant with flowers would give our entrance to our city a real nice little look, and it also possibly help that traffic problem that we do have by the park. Now, it's just an idea, so I said if any of you guys got any other ideas with safety ideas, we're open because of the grants out there. We just have to figure out something. But I think that would be a nice entrance. I've talked to people about, first impression is what you see in a nice, circle. And like you say, it isn't a roundabout, you just, the traffic will just swerve over basically 10 feet in each direction, each side. You just widen out the road a little, 10 feet in each direction, so you make room for the 20-foot circle, which you could put, like I said, flowers, whatever in it. That should slow some people down, put a couple of them rumble strips before it. If we put a channel marker there, it'd give you an option for lights or whatever. It's just an idea, and it certainly dress up the entrance, because that's just an idea again. And so I want you to think about that, because before we have to do that, obviously we've got to talk to the county, and we'd have to get their permission. So that was just my thoughts, so.
Question for Cheryl on that. Did they give us any resources, and maybe they did and I missed it, for when we decide, you know, if that was something we wanted to pursue, that would consult us on whether that would get us in trouble, if that counts as a safety feature that we're spending? Like, is there a way, like, is there somebody coming alongside us making it so that we don't do this, and then they come back and say, that doesn't qualify, and you can't do that? I just want to make sure.
I need to reach out to LMC and see if there's any guidance. I feel like we didn't get a lot of guidance.
So maybe that means we get more freedom to do what we want, as long as there's a safety standard?
No, if we give them a detailed plan of what our plan is, see if they would approve it or not.
Yeah, it's all up to the
We don't
state
have to
and the
do it,
county.
right? It's our money, right? We don't have to apply for this, this is our, so we don't have to apply for it. It's
No,
just
but
our-
we need to get
see if we can do
permission
it.
to.
You spend the money, if that's safety enough, you know,
I
under,
feel like it has more to do with law enforcement.
I think there'd be an audit on what you spent the money for. You know, so whatever's, as long as it's a safety-related issue, it could be multiple things, you know, so.
I feel like it applies to law enforcement more than.
Yeah, the biggest thing
well,
is
it
you
does,
can't
but the
build
cities
yourself
that
a.
don't have law enforcement, we gotta have some way to spend that
We're
money.
recreation, so.
Not just send it back. Well, public safety is.
It's
I
public
mean, that's what I
safety.
mean.
We can have public
I'm
safety.
sure
in front
public
of that
safety
park
could
so
be-
nobody gets run over.
Like public safety, guardrails on something, or things like that, so anything they do with safety, but.
But yeah, we
We're
could
just
look
gonna
into
watch
it.
for some guidance.
Yeah, look into it and stuff, but I think that definitely falls under public safety.
Yeah.
I know it does. Somebody's gonna get hurt.
I don't know, we have sidewalks there, but just something like that, you know?
Right.
Seeing that the park's here and then the rumble strips, so that would slow them down.
As long as it's not a roundabout.
No, it
it's
ain't a
not.
roundabout.
Show her what it looks like.
You get confused,
But
right?
Dad.
She'd never get on a Ranier. She'd get
Trust me.
I can't get left, I can't get
Well,
left.
why not? If they put it that one right in front of the liquor store, they just keep going back.
Yeah, can't get left, just keep going to the liquor store, yeah.
But anyway, that was just an idea.
I have a
Would there
quick
be a
thing.
concern about, like, parking on that, on either side of that? Because we'd
There
have
would
to
be
make
no
sure-
parking here,
Right.
but there's parking up here because, you know, here's your parking lane. You know, these are parking lanes up here, there'd be, wherever we locate that at. If we put it
Right in front
back
of
like
the,
Big Dick, there's no parking here.
Right.
right in front of the crosswalk.
Right at the start of the park road.
Right at the
You know,
crosswalk, right?
Yeah, right at the crosswalk, you know, that's what I'm thinking, you know, right
be parked
before
here
First
anyway,
Street,
right?
just before
Yeah.
First Street, perfect. You know, if this is
Just before
First Street
Spruce
right here, you
River
know, then
Street,
the parking
Spruce
starts,
Street,
you
right on
don't
the
change
corner,
that. You know, that's First Street, that would be,
Yeah,
I really like that idea
Yeah.
myself. That could do.
Did
Okay,
you see, are the merry-go-round?
oh, I got a report on that. Yeah, I'd like to thank the Ranier Rec Club, they got the merry-go-round up today, and my grandkids got into.
How did I miss
My
that?
grandkids got into town at about 11:30, and at 11:35 they were on the merry-go-round. And then I'm not sure the time frame, but about 2:30 or so. No, it had to have been before then. Mike Highball came by, and Gretchen was on the deck, and there was 6 people on the merry-go-round. And Mike Highball did thumbs up and stuff, so they were proud of it. Yeah, yeah, he helped, and Walsey helped. There was a couple other people that helped too. It was.
Yeah, there's numerous people, but Mike and John.
And they put that other thing out too.
The theater.
And then there's one more thing coming, but yeah, the airplane's coming next. But yeah, it worked out really well. They're happy, the kids are having fun.
and Jen, it's not a roundabout.
How about the tire swing?
Well, sometimes.
They need a bobcat for them.
And then there's still gonna be a handicap That's great, it turned out really good. It didn't take long for it to be entertained on.
Good.
Awesome.
Our goal was to get it up by Ranier, so
You did it.
He made it.
they did it.
I mean, everybody, it was a community effort.
Takes a village.
Well, if there's nothing else, we can,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.